Alright, so I'm looking at this thing here. They call it a radial winder for the DX Commander. But anyway, I wonder if it's any good. Different ones. So it says here, how frustrated are you with wrapping your radials up and untangling them again? I am, so the radial winder was born. Just scale it to the size you want and color coordinate them for the radial lengths. Anyway, I don't know if that's really any better than just using a string winder. I mean, I don't usually run real long radials. Microphone. It doesn't look like a microphone. What the hell is it? Weird. Oh, I see. That's pretty interesting. Cool. It's a weird element. Anyway, I thought it was another string winder. Kind of looked like one for a second. What is this? So I'm running out of stuff to print, really. 20 meter QRP portable antenna. Let's see what this is. It is interesting. So you got your connector on the end there. I guess just a cap. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh, I see what it is. One of them things. That's cool. I'd really like to get one of those radios to play around with it. Hey, look, I can see in the background he has the probably the 3000. I guess it would have to be because the 1200 has different buttons over there. I still haven't gotten mine to sound the way that I want it to. People would say, oh, your 710 sounds a lot better. Well, and if I get on the ICOM over there, they say, oh my god, the ICOM's great. So, anyway, like I was saying, I'm running out of ideas of things to print. I have not printed one of these. It's probably pretty large. We've got 3 printers right now that I can use. Some of them are too small to print certain things, but I kind of think I've printed a lot of the stuff I wanted to already. And then there's some other stuff that I would print, but I'm like, nah, I don't know if I want to waste my time printing that. Because, you know, a lot of things are not real quick to print. But let's see. The next thing I think I might actually end up doing, besides the guitar stuff, is telescope stuff. And I've been printing some cell phone holder mounts. It came out okay. But I need to get into the software and start learning how to design things. Also, if you know of any other sites besides Thingiverse that has lots of stuff on there, I know I found another one. I can't remember what it was called, but their site was really hard to navigate because it had a lot of lag on the internet. So I just gave up. Plus, I noticed most of what they had on there was basically the same stuff that's on here. So these would be probably cool to print. Maybe I should print a bunch of those up. And let me see. The main thing is, depending on the material that you print them with, you know. Okay, let's see. Download all files. So, I was gonna print the winder, but I don't know if I really want to do all that, because I don't really know that Dollar Tree wire can handle being wound up like that too many times, because it's made out of steel. And I don't have any other stuff other than solid gauge 20 gauge wire, which is, you know, not easy to wind on something that small. It's too stiff. Oops. Okay. So yeah, anyway, these things here are more for paracord. You see, you can do like that with them and, you know, cinch them down. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna probably print a couple of those and let's just see how long they take. Let's go into here and what do we got here? Okay, click CR10. I've not figured out how to get my settings correct on the thing, to where I have to go in every single time. This is going to put me at like some default temperature for whatever it thinks that is. Also, there is a profile for the printer. I need to import it, but the CR10 settings work just fine. Okay, so geez, I don't know that I want to print just one, but I guess might as well, right? That way you know you got it right before you print like 5 of them. Okay, so the thickness, the infill density, I don't know if it automatically put that in there. 40 infill pattern cubic. I have printed some stuff that printed absolutely hollow. Temperature is fine, so well, that's interesting. Okay, so we'll go ahead and slice that up. I hate how this blocks this. It'll just hang around there. You either got to close it out or go like that. 11 minutes. That must be really small. Okay, let's do it. All right, we're going to use this blue PETG. We'll get this thing fired up. Okay, and we're going to go over here and put a card in this. I have not tried this card reader yet. It came with the other deal. Where the hell is it? There we go. Okay. Now, what I've been trying to do is make sure that I rename everything, because everything ends up being called CCR10, and then that ends up like being a problem. So I click Save to Disk. You should open it up eventually. And then I just go in and delete the first part so that I can see what the hell the thing is. And then click it to that, because otherwise, for some reason, when you plug the SD card in there and it says save to that one, it will not let you rename it first. So you have to kind of do it like that. And then we go here and eject it. It seems like it's important to eject it, because I think sometimes it causes it to be corrupt. I had seen that before, but for years I messed with them without doing that. Okay, then we get extrusion. This is also on a different firmware than the other one, so I need to probably update it, the other one. We go 268, and I kind of like this interface. It's actually decent, and you can go and manipulate a lot of stuff while it's printing too. So need a little. Okay, and then basically we go in here and we have to find our file. That's why I've been renaming them. Tripod, guy wire, and then it tells you the whole name. So we will print that up. Should be fairly quick. In the meantime, we got 2 other printers that could be doing something. So let's see here. We'll find something else to do. Oops. What I gotta do? I just clicked the wrong thing. I'm actually kind of tired today. Okay. What I was trying to do, and I accidentally clicked up here, is just trying to go in here, click new project to clear this out of here. So let's see. The thing about having more than one printer is I always feel guilty when they're not printing anything. There's definitely stuff I want to print. What is this? 40 meter loading coil for folding antenna. Hey, I had seen this before. Interesting. I'm really over the vertical antenna thing. I really think that the end-fed antenna is the way to go. But whatever you can make work, that's what's the important thing. You know, if you need to run a vertical, you need to run a vertical. If you you do what you can do. Let's see. There's just like pages and pages and pages of stuff here. But, oh god, it looks hideous. So there's our antenna. I still need to wind the other coil. And I'm gonna need to figure out what I want it to do. Is I want it to operate on 80 meters with the full coil and the standard size whip that comes with the MP1. So if there's not enough wire on the coil, then I'm going to need to go into the software and edit the file and make the tube longer. And I still don't know how to do that, so I'm going to have to learn how to do that. Let's see here. So the problem with FREECAD is all the videos that I've seen on YouTube are all old videos, and they're from a different version, and the menu system is different now, and the items aren't on the menu that they're showing you, or they're not in the same places. So it's been kind of difficult, and it's fairly complicated software. Look at that insulator. Looks kind of cool. I like it. I want to print that. I have a roll of PLA black that I could care less about. Let's see. And boom, we're done. Extract all. Okay. Let's go into our other Cura, which should be the other printer, and it is. So now we can go in here, download, and wire insulator files. Okay, Now we need to go in here, because I don't have my preferences set correctly. We need to check the wall thickness, the infill density. I don't really care for 20. It will not print at 200. I don't know why it's selecting 200. I tried to print something at 200 and it did not work well. So, I like 240 for that one. Print speed, 180. Let's try something nuts. Let's go 250. Okay, we're going to go 250 because that printer is supposed to go 250. Okay. And we'll print it with 20% infill. Let's see how long it's going to take. 21 minutes to print it with that much infill. I don't know. That sounds like a little too thin to me. Let me see if there's any remarks left on the deal. Some of these guys are really cool about, giving you good info because they've tried it, before they shared it. We'll accommodate 20 gauge up to an insulator for long wire antennas are used in amateur radio. Will accommodate up to 20 gauge wire, at least 2 millimeter cord with a bow line. Blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna print it like that because I think it's really small. So, 3 grams. Well, let's see what is the time it's giving us. Let me get this out of here. 21 minutes. Okay. Let's just say we went to 100%. This thing is so laggy. 100% infill. Let's just see if we go from 21 to like 41. Oops. Where'd you go? Okay. Okay, we went to 34 minutes, which isn't bad at all. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so you got the thing in there, and then should be this one. Let's change the name here. Come on. Being finicky. Backspace. Alright. Save. Okay. So we started printing here. And you see it's pretty damn small. Yeah. Well, this one's PLA.